Good morning, everybody. It's vlog time. I'm just getting ready to leave for Bournemouth today. I'm just about to go to the station to get my train to Waterloo, and it is a lovely sunny morning, as I will try and show you. Look at the sunny day outside. So it's going to be very nice. I'm just going to get some sunglasses on and put some perfume on, and I'll be ready to go. I'm going to be taking you along with me today for the adventure. I'll be going to Bournemouth today and coming back tomorrow afternoon at some point. So it'll be a overnight vlog. Haha. And it will basically, I'm doing a speech at this conference with guide dogs today, and I will be filming that as well. So it's kind of like about having, when you're visually impaired, it's about having habilitation workers in councils and having enough resources and money for it, so that there's enough to support visually impaired children. And it's really important, to be honest, because it's something that I think everybody with visual impairments really needs. So it's going to be really good to get involved with that. I'm just using the Body Shop Amazonian Lily spritz because I'm cool like that. I'm not cool. I love this smell. It's just so nice and fresh. I mean, I also have the Madagascar vanilla. Got a mouthful of that. Doesn't taste nice. I've also got the Madagascar vanilla, but that's a bit more of a. It's a bit more strong, the actual scent, if I'm quite honest. So I wasn't going to go for that one today. I'm just checking that I've got everything. Here is my massive weekend bag that I'm taking with me today, and it has got not only my things in it but my dog's things, because she actually accumulates a lot of stuff being a guide dog, so it is pretty heavy, and I think I'm going to just about collapse when I try and leave it on my shoulder. But oh my god, sod that for a laugh. That's how heavy it is. I haven't left the house yet. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare. So before I leave, I thought I'd show you a quick RTD before I go. My glasses are these pink, fuchsia pink glasses, and they are from D&G. They were reduced from Sunglass Hut. My necklace is a white sort of rope / silver detailing necklace, which is pretty cool. That was from Accessorize. My white oversized cardigan, which I wore in a few outfit of the days last year, is from New Look, and it's old stock. This dress, which is a willow pattern dress, which is designed to look like a two-piece, if you can see that, it's from Dorothy Perkins, and it was £18 in the sale. My ring is a shell-shaped sort of ring, and it's kind of got this sort of pearlescent detail. That was from Tatty Divine. Earrings, just simple silver hoop earrings, not much to say about those. Those are from Accessorize. So that is my outfit of the day. I am going to finish this part of the vlog here, as I need to get my backside into gear to get on the train to get to Waterloo. So I will see you guys later. So we are on the train to Bournemouth. We are a few stops away, I could gather. So here is Helen and James, the two people I've been travelling with today. There's Unity, just spark out on the floor, as always. And I have just been enlightening these two on the joys of vlogging, and now they know what it is. They will be pleased to know that they are in the vlog.
What's happening?
It's live coverage. Exciting stuff.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
We will see you later. So me and Helen are just walking down to get some lunch in Bournemouth. See? Good go, Unity. You alright to go? Yeah. Yeah, forwards. And just arrived at the hotel, and we are hungry, so we're going to go and gorge ourselves. And I am going to rehearse my speech before this evening. And Unity is enjoying Bournemouth by the looks of it. She keeps getting really excited every so often and wagging her tail, so I think she approves of the sea air, which is good. We're just eating some lunch. I have got a wrap of some description, a vegetarian wrap. Helen has pinch finger sandwich. So we're just going to eat it now, and then we're going to go through my speech. So I'm just going to mosh down on this. So So we've just arrived at the Guide Dogs Campaign's Crazy Golf Stand, which I had a go of last time and it failed quite epically. So my hair's looking really odd today. So I will show you it really, and if any of you have ever gone to a Guide Dogs event, you might have seen these guys with their crazy golf outfits and their golfing stand because it's awesome. And let me just show you it.
Guide Dogs campaigns are changing lives.
I'm Emily Davison. I've just turned 20 and a big goodbye to my teenage years now. I'm currently working with the Guide Dogs Campaigns team at London as a volunteer, and amongst that I'm also studying for my degree at English Literature at Bournemouth University, and I'm just about to go into my third year and start to plod away at my dissertation. I am also currently working with the Guide Dogs press team on some things, so I do a lot of press related things in terms of helping them to get their message out about guide dogs. I also work with the Goldsmiths MOR team as a student ambassador, and I have obtained a scholarship to study English Literature, which has paid off all of my tuition fees. And today I'm kind of here to talk to you a bit about why rehabilitation workers are so important for the development of young people. So I'm first of all going to start off with a quote about a famous philosopher called John Stuart Mill. So some of you might know about him if you've studied politics or philosophy. He was a revolutionary man of his time. He was one of the first feminists of his period. He was a radical classical liberalist, and he was a brilliant writer. And when I was studying back for my political philosophy module in my A-levels, I was mesmerised by what he wrote. And at the time I was starting to look at how to live my life in a better way, and his quotes really inspired me. So here we go. The only freedom which deserves the name is that of pursuing your own good in our own way, so long as we do not attempt to deprive others of their own or impede their efforts to obtain it. Each is a proper guardian of his own health, whether bodily or mental or spiritual. So you probably are thinking, why on earth did I start off with a quote by John Stuart Mill? You know, I'm not giving a philosophy lesson after all. But the reason is because he talks about autonomy. And whether you all here know it or not, you all every day seek to be your own agents. You all seek to have freedom of your own lives, your own body, your own intellect, from what sandwich choice you pick up when you go to Costa, to what friends you want to socialise with, to where you want to work, where you want to go over a weekend. You all seek the desire to be autonomous and to have that freedom. And being disabled is no exception to that rule. But what I have found through many years of talking to different people with visual impairments, and through being a very high up blogger throughout the 2 years I've been writing, is that a lot of people who are visually impaired and young find that the reason that they can't personally be autonomous and free and make their own choices when it comes to life is because they have a lack of mobility. Growing up, I was like many teenagers. You know, I was moody, I was hormonal, I always wanted to be in my bedroom and have the music on full pelt, and I was constantly hiding away from physical education in the bathrooms of my school. I treasure those memories now, but there you go, I don't have to do it anymore, so I'm lucky. But my mood swings and my constant need for isolation, it was not to do with the fact that I was a typical stroppy teenager. It was actually due to the fact that I was visually impaired. I was born with a condition known as septo-optic dysplasia, and the condition meant that I was left with no sight in my right eye and limited vision in my left. So growing up, I found that I did have obstacles put in my way, and I did endeavour to get through many of them, and I succeeded in doing that. But there were some that I could not get around when I was younger, and one of them was my mobility. And it was so difficult for me because it was a case of I wanted to strive to be my age, I wanted to socialise, I wanted to have a social life, I wanted to see the world, I wanted to discover who I am, because when we're young, we all want to discover who we are. You know, you make friends, you brawl, you're part of trends, you defer against trends, you rebel, you have the shocking haircuts or memories of shocking haircuts to prove it as well. So it's a case of everyone needs to find themselves when they're young, and I was just the same. But of course I couldn't do that in the way that everyone else was. And you know, when I was growing up, I remember when I would come out of my lessons from secondary school and then later on my A-levels, and I would simply get in the car, a family member would pick me up, and I would come home and study for hours on end. And now, as much as it was the delight of my teachers, because of my grades were soaring and I was getting very good marks and I was passing all my exams with flying colours, I was not completely happy because I did not have the freedom that I wanted and I knew that I should be entitled to. Whilst my other friends were out having a social life and doing the things they wanted to do, I wasn't having that sort of freedom. I began to become really isolated because I was not engaging with my peers, I was not knowing about the kind of things that I needed to know about that were relevant to my development, and I just became much more withdrawn than I would have been. But then things started to change because one day the door knocks and a habilitation worker arrives, and she was armed with a black clipboard, I remember that very well, and she was dressed in...
And then my camera died.
Morning, it is currently 7 o'clock in the morning. I've got up about half an hour ago just to start getting myself ready and to put my makeup on, which I haven't got on yet, as you probably can tell by my face. I'm in the hotel room here in Bournemouth, and it's a really nice hotel room. I'm in Travel Lodge, and I'm speaking quite quietly because I have people next door to me in the room beside me, so I don't really want to wake them up with my vlogging if they're not awake yet, and that would be very pleasant, would it? So anyway, I am going to have a morning at the beach today, so I thought I would take you along with me because my camera died last night, halfway on me, so I couldn't finish. I only got to record half of the speech, which was really annoying. But I recorded some stuff, as you probably will see, but the majority of the rest of the vlog will come from today. I have just finished getting ready, as you can see. This is what I'm wearing today. Just my white cardigan I had on yesterday, with this sheer sort of light blue top with little flower poppers detailing on it. I have also got this pair of blue and white patterned trousers from H&M on. My necklace is the one I had on yesterday, it's just the same rope detail one. My headband is from New Look, and it's just like a blue and white Alice band with a bow on it. The room was really nice last night actually. I would recommend the Travel Lodge in Bournemouth. I had a really good night's sleep, and the shower was nice. I think Unity approved as well. I'm just eating some breakfast this morning. I've got toasted tea, as has Helen. We are on the beach. Look at it. Look how gorgeous it looks this morning. And you know what, everyone's been really nice actually in Bournemouth, which is really nice. Like, everyone has been asking about, you know, does she want water, my guide dog, or anything like that. So it's really actually a nice place to be, I think. Bournemouth is somewhere I'd like to come back to, and I just can't wait to get on the beach. Get on the beach, look at it, look at it. The rolling waves of Bournemouth. So we're on the beach at the moment, me and Uni, who is looking elsewhere but the camera. Sand over her nose, it looks like she's been snorting snuff all day. And it's a really pretty beach actually, it's really quiet. I think I'm in the right spot for the beach actually, because I've not had a security guy or any of the beach people come over and tell me to get off, because she's just sitting down at the moment, chillaxing with me. I think she'd rather be in the beach than the sea at the moment. Yeah, so that was a train just going past. Just heard it tooting. So yeah, I mean, we're just kind of on the beach at the moment, and my hair's sticking up out. So I think in a bit I'm going to go back to the pier and get an ice cream, and I'm just going to sit and chill and look at the sea for a bit and do nothing else because I keep whining and ruining my vlog. What is the matter? Look, say hello to the YouTube people, look. Not interested, is she? So it's been really lovely to be on the beach today and to just see the waves and see the sea finally at last.